everybody, Jason here from GhostbustersNews.com, back again for another installment of our fan mail feature. In fact, we're back again today on a Friday, which I guess means the return of Ghostbusters News Fan Mail Friday. And there's a lot to get to today. I mean, I'm looking at the packages, the envelopes, the boxes off camera, and I can't wait to get to them. I mean, just let me at them. But first, if any of you happen to have anything you would like to send in to the Ghostbusters News headquarters, you know we got a mailing address, and it is down below in this video's description. Now, our first box here, it comes from CNA Prop Design in Carmel, Indiana. And I'll be honest here, usually when it comes to these fan mail boxes, I've got no idea what's being sent to me, but this one I actually do. CNA Prop Design, they messaged me through, I think it was Facebook, giving me a heads up that they were going to send me, a little goodie. And what are the goodies? Well, I mean, you're probably already catching a sneak peek there. First up, we've got a leg hose connector made for a Ghostbusters flight suit. And let me tell you, over the years, I've had a lot of different Ghostbusters flight suits, which means I've had a lot of leg hose connectors, and my first impressions here is this one feels like quality. It's said to be designed from scratch, and it's made of a polyurethane rubber. And when it comes to the color, I mean, it looks pretty accurate to what we saw in that first Ghostbusters movie. Now, of course, where there's a leg hose connector, you gotta have a leg hose. And this hose, it is made of a 5-foot dyed flexible vinyl hose. It attaches into that hose connector easy enough. In fact, that's a really secure fit. As well, on the other end, there is this custom designed hose to belt connector. Now for me, the leg hose, it is one of my favorite parts of a Ghostbusters flight suit. I mean, it looks really cool. Also, you know, there's some functionality there, meaning that it's kind of a catheter. I mean, it's not really a functioning catheter, but you know, you can tell people that and they'll believe it. But it changed a bit recently in 2021's Ghostbusters Afterlife, as they removed the hose and they added one of these. And CNA Prop Design, they've done an amazing job at replicating this Afterlife style P-cap. Much like the hose connector, it is designed from scratch and it just pops right into place. Yeah, that is a really, really secure fit on there. Wow. Now, if you do want to check out more from CNA Prop Design, right now we got their Facebook page up on your screen, and they've got tons of other Ghostbusters props, prop pieces that you're going to want to check out. We're talking ribbon cables, fabricated Seiko watches, HasLab clamp covers, vent kits. There is so much to take a look at and possibly even order. So be sure to check out CNA Prop Design. We got that link down below in the description. Now coming up next, we've got a package here from, it says, Paul Gibson in Clinton, Iowa. And there's a little action figure inside, but first, let's get to the letter. Well, actually a letter, and it looks like a piece of art here. So first of all, the letter. Howdy from Iowa, Jason. Our son Gibson loves the Ghostbusters and your YouTube channel. Well, Gibson, thank you. I was going through things and came across this and thought I should be a good mom and send it to you. He'll be 10 in November and still enjoys your channel. Sorry, it's 2 years late. Wait a minute, are you saying this fan mail is actually from 2021? That's kind of awesome, actually. Oh, I should point out here that on the back of this letter, there's a little bit of fan art with a Ghostbusters ghost trap. Not too sure if this was drawn when Gibson was, I guess, 7 or 9, but regardless, it looks amazing. From there, we've got the fan art, and, oh, actually, there's a little note here on one side. Hi Jason, my name is Gibson and I love your channel. I am 7 years old. I have been into Ghostbusters since I was 4. My favorite is Ray Stantz. And check out this totally awesome fan art here of the Ghostbusters Proton Pack alongside an Ecto-1 license plate. Gibson, you're phenomenal. Mom, thank you so much for sending that in. And as I made mention just a second or two ago, there was one more goodie on the inside, and that is this Playmobil action figure of Ray Stantz. Now, of course, I've already got one of these in my collection, but when it comes to Ray Stantz action figures, they're kind of like Jell-O, as in there's always room for more. Now from there, I've got a package from James Crossman of the San Diego Ghostbusters, and if you are a subscriber here to Ghostbusters News, you watch all the videos, you likely know that I already took kind of a sneak peek at this package last week. That's because James of the San Diego crew, he sent along this. The brand new Stay Puft Marshmallow Man Blockbuster Rewind figure from Funko. This was an early reveal that was available at San Diego Comic-Con last month. As well, during that event, the San Diego Ghostbusters, they had a massive fan gathering. Right now you're taking a look at one of those images from the day, and we here at Ghostbusters News, I guess we had a small hand in that. In fact, another little goodie that was included inside that package is this letter here, which reads, "Dear Jason and Ghostbusters News, we wanted to thank you for helping make the 2023 Comic-Con, specifically the Ghostbusters Cosplay Meetup, a success. It was a great experience meeting Ghostbusters cosplayers from all over the world." And I love this so much, I'm gonna have to run out and grab a frame because they sent me that actual photo that we just showed you. There's a sea of tan khaki uniforms, also quite a bit of love for Ghostbusters too, and I really dig some of these more unconventional outfits, like this one here of Kylie Griffin, the colander-wearing Keymaster Louis Tully, this adorable Stay Puft Marshmallow woman dress. As well, if we're talking about dresses, check this one out, which looks like it was inspired by the Ecto-1. So to James and everyone at the fan franchise, the San Diego Ghostbusters, thank you so much. Now last but certainly not least, we've got the biggest box for this installment of Ghostbusters News Fan Mail Friday, and it has been sent in by MUNEYMIKE. And let me tell you here, MUNEYMIKE, he is a longtime supporter of Ghostbusters News, specifically this fan mail feature. He has sent in so many boxes here to the headquarters. And if you'd like to check out what he's up to, he's here on YouTube, and he can be found at MUNEYMIKE Midwest Retro Gaming. We had a link to him down below in this video's description. Now when it comes to the goodies that he has sent in this time, first up, we've got this Ghostbusters 2 glass. Well, actually having it in hand here, it feels like it's made of plastic, so I guess it's more of like a cup, not really a glass. But yeah, it's a pretty simple design. We've got the Ghostbusters 2 logo found on each side, and it is copyrighted at the very bottom, 1988. Now given that copyright, I don't think this is a bootleg by any means. I'm pretty sure this is official, but I have never ever seen this glass, this cup, before in my life. If you happen to have any information on its origin, be sure to comment down below, let me know. Up next, this is pretty cool. You guys know that I'm a Ghostbusters 2 boy, and this is a little frameable piece honoring Ghostbusters 2. We got a disc there with some graphic art. There's the old DVD cover, and then at the bottom of here, we've got 3 film cells. One of Vigo the Carpathian and Janos Poha, another of Winston Zeddemore and Ray Stantz arguing outside the museum, and the final one here of Peter Venkman, Baby Oscar, and Dana Barrett. Now, while that was pretty cool, what I have to show you next is, in my opinion, even better, as it is a box of Ghostbusters cereal from Ralston. Well, I shouldn't say it's a box of Ghostbusters cereal because it is empty, but regardless, such a cool collector's item, and to me, this is from the best assortment of those Ghostbusters cereal boxes, the limited edition hologram series. And as you've already noticed right here, we've got Slimer there chowing down on some Ghostbusters cereal. Taking a look at the side, we got the proof of purchase, all the nutritional facts, and oh, I love this retro style art, this original early art of the Spud. Such a cool, slightly more disgusting design than what was seen in the real Ghostbusters. This version of Slimer, I don't know how big his booty was, but regardless, he deserves more love. And then taking a look at the back box here, we've got ourselves a special offer, as we can get a special collector's edition episode of the Real Ghostbusters cartoon series. All you had to do back in the 1980s was send 2 proofs of purchase and $8.99. And I mean, that's one heck of a deal, but you know what's even a better deal? This. Win $10,000 or get a free snack. That's right, we were sent a second box of Ghostbusters cereal, or should I say, the real Ghostbusters cereal. Up top here, it advertises a new, bigger box, better value, as well fortified with 9 essential vitamins and minerals. This is also around the time when the cereal got a little bit more colorful. And then yeah, as they're advertising here, instantly win $10,000 or get a free snack. Now, I don't know about you, but that $10,000, it sounds mighty tempting, but I'm gonna have to go with the free snack. Taking a look at the side, it's rather similar. We got the proof of purchase, Slimer eating the nutritional facts, and then we have this classic ghost design that I always associate with the old 1980s Milton Bradley Ghostbusters board game. Turning the box around to the back, it's just a big advertisement for that $10,000 gold super cash card. It's raining money from the sky, they're grabbing that dough, and I do want to point out the fact that all the bills here, they're obviously fake. Oh, and another thing to point out here, when it comes to that free snack, the value of that free snack, it is 40 cents. and you'll see some of their recommendations here, which include cookies, bubblegum, potato chips, candy bar, and just candy in general. So to say the least, I love these so much. Pretty much, I'm just holding my childhood here. Mike, thank you. Thank you so much for sending these along. As well, another huge thank you to everyone that sent in packages that were featured on this installment of Ghostbusters News Fan Mail Friday. As I said at the top of the video, if anyone out there, you happen to have anything that you would like to send in to the Ghostbusters News headquarters, we got a mailing address, and it is down below in this video's description. With that said, that's all I've got for you for this one. As always, subscribe. If you'd like to join up with Ghostbusters News, check out our Patreon page. A link to that is also down below, and we'll see you right back here next time.
Chills up your spine, your senses don't deceive you. Call up the guys who are ready to believe you. The number's 555-2368. But before you call, let's get something straight. What do you do when the ghost has been busted? Is it the source universally trusted? If you've got a case of Ghostbuster blues, the cure for sure is Ghostbusters News. Jason's the guy who's doing the heavy lifting. Through rumors and gossip